35 years old, I was drowning in $700,000 of debt. I decided to end my miserable life. I stuffed a rag into my car's exhaust pipe, started the engine, and slammed my foot on the gas. Exhaust fumes quickly filled the cabin. I wanted it to look like an accident so my wife could collect a huge life insurance payout. I don't know how much time passed before I suddenly heard someone calling my name. When I stepped out of the car, I was stunned to see my old high school classmate standing there. I instinctively touched my left leg. The leg that had been permanently crippled was completely healed. Even my beat-up old car looked brand new. When I caught my reflection in the rearview mirror, I realized I had somehow traveled back 20 years. The moment I walked onto campus, everyone greeted me like nothing had changed. Back then, I was the biggest star in school and the best high school quarterback in the entire state. If everything went according to plan, I'd go on to earn millions, marry the most popular girl in school standing right in front of me, and build the perfect family. When I walked into the locker room, I ran my hands over everything around me, staring in disbelief at the teammates I used to fight beside. Just then, the coach came over and told me the state championship was less than 3 days away. He ordered me to get back to practice immediately. The second I heard that, I remembered the game. In the final moments, I led our team to the state championship. But that same game left my left leg permanently crippled, and from that day on, my entire life fell apart. Now that I'd been given a second chance, I stood on the field with my teammates once again. After waiting so many years for this moment, I was so overwhelmed that I almost forgot where I was supposed to line up. When I scrambled to grab the ball, an opposing player slammed me to the ground. The sharp pain shooting through my body made me realize this wasn't a dream. I didn't have time to process everything, so I quickly pulled myself together. With decades of football knowledge I'd gained from watching the game, combined with my young body at its physical peak, I easily led my teammates to victory in the scrimmage. After the game, everyone else was completely exhausted. I was the only one still pumped with energy. I found the coach and asked if he could set up another game. Seeing how fired up I was, he actually thought I was on steroids. After the coach walked away, I suddenly spotted my future wife. She was still just as clumsy as I remembered. I called her name, but she didn't respond. She only looked at me with a confused expression. That's when it hit me we didn't even know each other yet. After school, my beautiful girlfriend came to see me. At that time, she treated me like I was the most important person in the world. She excitedly talked about our future together. I deliberately asked her what she would do if one day I got hurt and could never become a professional football player. Don't say that. You're not going to get hurt. You're the best. Her answer sounded perfect, but deep down I knew the truth. What she really cared about was my bright future. The moment my leg was ruined, she'd leave me without a second thought and move on to someone else. After she left, I headed home. I reached down and gently petted the old dog by the front door, my loyal companion growing up. Just then, my mom walked out of the house. Looking at her tired, overworked figure, I remembered how she would eventually die from years of exhausting herself. In that moment, I couldn't hold back my emotions anymore. I wrapped my arms around my mom and held her tight.